matter what. Well, then either you lose even more MMR when you get 8th or 7th, which is already kind of brutal, or it's just easier to climb infinitely. There's no good solution. Like, losing 120 MMR for 8th already feels really shitty. Do away with the Mythic floor? Why? What's wrong with the Mythic floor? MMR inflation? At least MMR inflation above 4K. Every floor does. But the point of the Mythic floor is that's where you qualify for the tournament. It seems like a reasonable place to have a floor. Some amount of MMR inflation is fine. You don't want the top of the leaderboard to just be the people who play the most, though. It's about striking a balance. The nuts. I almost wanted his glory, but it's probably bad. Should buy a Lonely Prince instead. Yeah, I would argue that it's worse winning a game and your MMR not moving an appreciable amount than, like, sometimes losing MMR when you lose the game at 3rd. It's whatever. Like, I would say the worst feeling part about ladder right now isn't even losing MMR for 3rd. It's 1/8 canceling out 3 firsts. Maybe Catter for a bit. Interesting. Sure. Some amount of MMR inflation is good. But again, you don't want it to just be the people who play the most end up at the top of the ladder. There's trade-offs. Yeah, we'll probably swap out of Catter once we want to be an late game hero. Connecting the greedy pig instead of the queen. I don't hate it. We are, like, kind of strong from the Catter already, but we're fighting top board. I think I'm glad I took this. No, the pig would have been fine too. See if we can get the Catter buff to land on something good. Nope. I mean, I'm not going to say that it's definitely correct to buy the queen. It's a lot safer to buy the queen, but safer isn't necessarily correct. Was I close to locking Monster Book? Yes. Yes. Firecracker. I'd have to sell for it. I don't have a support for it either. See, we better land a good hat. My. Is enough. I don't think I want this. Oh my god. So 2 XP up. We can probably dream next turn. We'll see. Okay, good. That's all that I really care about. As long as I don't lose this fight by too much. Or at all. I don't know. Lose the fight a little bit. Probably upgrading the Stag. I might be buying the Aeon too. Just take the Sting. Like, if this is my turn, I probably don't want the Bad Moon. Quiver with no ranged. Could just skip. Buffed Heartwood Elder. It's a 10-12. I need to decide now. I guess I wanted to be Pan Shadow. I should have decided then. I hate the Pan Shadow. Yeah, it is a pretty good window for Shadow. 22 life on 5. Still need good music. Really been enjoying the Black Country New Road album. Aside from that, not really. But that album's really good. Yeah, the new one. They're both good, but Answer Up There is really good. For Wamba, I think I'm still looking for Friendly Spirit. It's paired. Oh, yeah, I meant to switch that. Hopefully not punished. Next turn. Such a good album. What else? There's a bunch of stuff from last year. The injury reserve record, the Little Sims record. I don't think there's been much this year. Or at least not much that I've found. Oh, the Low album was really good. Hey, what? Spirit on 5.0 seems weak. Not really, it's paired. We have Sting, we have Lady of the Lake. It's not incredible, but what else are we doing on 5? Just like doom rolling for trees. Like, they're replacing Labyrinth Minotaurs, right? Do I know Krallis? No. Yorm. Oh, like that's what I want to be doing. Like, I've got Ban Shadow. I can just, like, force either trees or Good Boy from here. Probably. Random ass Oni King. Fool's Gold Pan Shadow. I think I still like the Stag. Just Shard the Elder. I do want the attack this turn, though. My Stag gonna attack again? Never lucky. Okay. That's some. Okay. That's good enough, right? This does make me want to get out of the Fool's Gold. There's Pink Floyd, there was Renaissance. Is King Crimson Prague? I don't know what counts as Prague. Why not lock the Echo? You could. I kind of want more good units or Ashwood Elms, I think. Like, it's kind of awkward to fit in the Echowood onto this board right now. There's another treasure. I want to get out of this. I could just play Cupid. Oh, the Court Wizard. Red King Crimson album. I only really like the first one. I'm sorry. I could never get into any of the others. Oh, I don't think I had Jethro Tull on the playlist. I do... Well, I used to listen to Jethro Tull a bit. Not a ton. Full Clockworth. I don't think we've seen anyone with dragons, so I'm not gonna pick it up. There's a lot of Medusas. Yeah, I mean, I've listened to all of them. I don't know. Maybe at some point, if I'm feeling like it, but... Mimic? This may be the classic... very dizzy Pan Shadow game. Sell these, I can pair the Burning Tree. Need an influence. Yeah, I gotta get rid of the Fool's Gold. I have Mimic Fool's Gold Staff I should hit. Yeah, that's kind of why I was willing to roll over that. Just like play the strongest board I can for this turn. The more we don't die, the better off we are. Each of our turns is worth like 3 of our opponent's turns. Boost. This is going on Cupid Friendly Spirit. Fool's Gold one more turn against the ghost. I want to find spells. I want like Beauty's influences and stuff. I could see it. I could see it. Just like rope the treasure selection. The ghost did just die. It's actually kind of a scary board. No influence. Model was Slay. I think I want to go for the Piggo. I'd recommend not playing Thronebreaker on the highest difficulty. Not because it's difficult, but because the only thing that it does is make the AI take forever. It's really bad. This might be a problem. Armor for no reason. I mean, the armor doesn't even matter. All the difficulty stuff is pretty trivial. But for whatever reason, the AI likes to take 3-minute turns. I don't think there's another turn. Let's take the Spear of Achilles. I'll try to find an influence. I played the whole game with the timer issue. It never got difficult. If you've played Gwent before, the game won't be any challenge. And I think you've played Gwent before, right? I think. I guess you've never played with the NR cards that it makes you play with. Yeah, we're dead. You can purposefully handicap yourself and don't build broken shit, I guess. But then, like, where does it end?